Hello and welcome to the This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred on this date, in the past. Both recognized things by. Hold on, let me try this again. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by actual historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application, Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar, and the website onthisday.com. For links to those sources, the music done by Carrera, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander, and today I am joined by...
Noah.
Yep.
Hello, guys.
And in the live studio audience, of course, we have the Xanithos, Zany, as per usual. Anyway, let's just jump on into the history, shall we? Gotta move this over here. I am not ready.
That zoomed in. Holy crap.
Yep. Starting us off in the year 13, General Tiberius, later emperor, was his triumphant procession through Rome after the siege of Germany. Oh, well, all right.
I mean that part of what is now Italy belonged to Germany. Then
No, this was Rome, and remember Rome.
Rome is in Italy.
Yeah, well, no, Rome started in Italy, but then they took some parts of Germania, they took some parts of Gaul, which was later.
Yeah, they took a lot. They took a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Mediterranean was a Roman lake. They had the whole thing surrounded. They were a big empire. So, but anyway, moving on up here to 1532, one hell of a time jump. Wow. Let's see here. Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro captured Inca Emperor Atahualpa after a surprise ambush at Cajamarca in the Peruvian Andes. So,
the Andes Mountains.
How 200 conquistadors conquered an empire of 10 million. Technology is important. So think
the
about
conquistadors, they're like the reason we have a lot of knowledge about like South America.
Well, no, they're the reason why we don't. They're the reason why. They're the reason why Mexico speaks Spanish, because they went in there and just took over.
Yeah, but they're the reason that we know about the land.
True, but they're also the reason why there's no more Inca, Mayan, Aztec, anything Mesoamerica. Like a lot of that stuff was destroyed, and we'll never know really how much. Because they went in there and they converted people to Christianity, or they just razed the entire town. So
and they pillaged everyone that lived there too.
Yep, essentially, yeah. The conquistador is brutal, thing.
God, how long has it been since I've been in high school now?
Well, I graduated in 2005.
This is something I would have learned about. That I probably did.
Probably back in the day, I'm not entirely sure though. I don't know what the curriculum anymore these days, but I do know that they're talking. Last I heard, California was making moves to stop teaching about World War II in high school because it's offensive.
Offensive? It's important.
Well, yeah.
Is that happening? Is that happening?
Well, yeah. Well, if you erase history, then nobody knows what happened. That's how you control people.
Yeah, just make them.
Anyway, moving on up here to 1581, Tsar Ivan the Terrible attacked his son and heir Ivan Ivanovich, what a name, with a scepter after an argument leading to the latter's death 3 days later. Wow.
What scepter?
A scepter is like a spear.
No. What? Which one?
I don't know.
Does anyone know the name of it?
No. This guy just killed his own son after an argument. Essentially.
Oh my God! Wait, is that a picture? No, I thought that was Saturn eating his own son. You know what that is? Devouring his own son.
No.
It's a painting about the Titan Saturn or Kronos devouring his own son.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he was eating his own sons because the prophecy said that his son would come against him, and then
that just looks like the same art style and even the color palette.
Well, I mean, it might be. It's a different painting, but it might be. The painting Ivan the Terrible and his son Ivan by Russian painter Ilya Repin. So this is not Greek mythology. This is Russian history.
It looks like the guy's color palette that he used, though. I'm not sure if it's the same artist.
I really doubt it would be, but who knows?
Yeah.
So anyway, let's move on up here. 1632, Battle of Lutzen, a significant battle of 30 Years' War. Swedish and Saxon forces defeated the Holy Roman Empire at the cost of the death of the Swedish king Gustavus Adolphus. Wow.
That sounds oddly like a combination of Hitler's last name and you know who Augustus Caesar is.
Well, Hitler's
And
first name was Adolf, so.
well, that's why I'm picking him out first.
Yeah, well, you
But
said.
yeah, this sounds oddly like Augustus Caesar
Yeah.
and Adolf Hitler combined a little bit, meshed together.
Adolphus, huh? So.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something I would have never thought of. That's interesting, right there.
That's definitely.
But then, 1669, a French state funeral for Henrietta Maria, Princess of France, widow of English King Charles I, at Saint Denis, with famous oration by Bishop Jacques Benignin Bossuet.
I think it's Bossuet. I think the T is silent. I don't know. I could be completely
I don't know.
wrong.
I'm not French, so you may be.
I don't know. I don't know any French. I don't know any French. Or maybe it's just like very light on the T. I don't know.
Only du fromage. 1763, English journalist John Wilkes was injured in a duel. Huh. I wonder if I was gonna say, I wonder if it took place by a booth, John Wilkes Booth. You know.
Oh yeah, no, it's a different.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
not very. It's like 100 something years before.
Also, did you just pull out a Dexter's Lab reference?
Did I?
Omelette two fromage. You said
Yes,
it.
I did.
You said that, yeah.
I did. I was trying to think of something to say in French because I know a couple phrases, but I'm just like, cheese omelet. Like,
Next time, just say déjà vu.
Deja vu.
That's one of them.
Whoa. I'm Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I know Kung Fu. Deja vu.
Oh my god.
1835, extracts from letters to Henslow, a collection of letters written by Charles Darwin during his voyage on the Beagle, was published.
Okay, this one's interesting to me because I did a report in the 7th grade on Charles Darwin. And I don't remember very much, but I do know that the thing with the finches, that's just an allegory to tell you that he did these things. So when you're talking about it, the finches, see, he discovered like different finches look different.
Okay,
so they must have evolved differently. But hey, there's still
the beaks.
finches.
That's right. I remember that.
It was an allegory to explain that he thought of something like natural selection.
Yeah, and evolution. Yeah, that's right. They had
which is commonly called natural selection in some cases.
Yeah. Well, it's hand in hand, you know. So, moving on up into 1908, Arturo Toscanini began conducting New York's Metropolitan Opera. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know anything about opera people.
Opera. Anyway, 1914.
Okay, I mean I know like.
Go ahead. What?
Oh no, I know like there's a few like the Phantom of the Opera or Cats, whatever.
Yeah.
I know about the basic shit.
Do you feel jellical today?
You mean angelical?
No, jellical.
Oh, is that jelly?
I don't know. It's something from the Cats movie. I'm not sure if that's part of the Cats thing.
That movie, everyone hated that movie, man.
Yeah, like something tells me a furry was behind all that. Like
I don't disagree. I agree. I mean, oh my god, it must.
I mean, you said the same thing in a different way, but anyway, 1914, Pope Benedict the 15th called for peace. Yeah, that was during the First World War. So yeah.
Okay, can I touch on this in a different way?
That sounds suggestive, but sure.
Not too much. I just think like we'll talk about it at either your politics news show or your UFO show because that has me interested in it in a specific way.
Well,
like,
give us a taste. What's on your mind?
In a few words, the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh.
Really, that shit is really happening.
Oh,
Because he's talking about the Pope.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely be talking about this whole Poland thing later on today during the news show. We spoke about it yesterday, but yeah.
Some of these are really random, but I can cover that on like Okay, go ahead in this one, though.
Anyway, 1916, Eugene O'Neill's Bound East for Cardiff premiered in New York City. It's a play, so.
Hey, I might be able to add to your show. I just thought of something.
All right.
Because you have a thing on this day, but I have a website called Check I Day, and that one is like what also happened on this day, but like it's what this day is a day to remember for.
Okay,
like,
that'd be interesting.
It's called checkiday.com. It's a calendar. It tells you this day is this special holiday of this.
Oh,
and then
so
besides
it's holiday stuff. That's cool.
Okay, but besides the national holiday thing they have, it's like this happened today, but like it lists like 10 things.
Yeah, so like significant portions of history and, you know.
I mean, it's not as specific as this website.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
Well, send it to me, dude. Like, I'd like to give this a look.
pulling it up.
All right.
And I'm going to send it to you. Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to take us into 1922. 100 years ago on this day, Ottoman Caliph Sultan Mehmed VI asked the British Army for help. So, for what? I do not know.
You know what? I think Alexander, they used to do that shit, but I think they changed it to like they give you like 20 different things that this day is a holiday for.
Okay, well
today.
I'll check it out after the show. Definitely.
Or like 8 things.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I'll check it out after the show. Remind me. I have your DM
notifications. It's in my list. Okay. When you have time.
You ping me, right?
I will.
Okay. So I don't know why he's asking for help. That's interesting. But this is the last sultan of the Ottoman Empire. So Ottoman Caliph Sultan Mehmed VI.
Who did the Ottomans get conquered by?
They didn't get conquered. They fought. They fought on the wrong side of the First World War, and then they got dissolved. And the remaining portions of the Ottoman Empire is today known as Turkey. So.
It's Turkey. That's right. It's Istanbul.
Yep.
Turkey,
which is also
the capital.
Yeah. No, but what Constantinople was the old name. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I learned about that country. I don't even remember anything about it.
No, Constantinople was the old name of what is now Istanbul. That was the
that was the old name.
Well, no, that was the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire after they split.
Yeah.
So.
When did that actually end? That's interesting. Well, obviously it was on this day, but like.
Yeah. Well, hold on. What you're talking about the split, right? When did the
When Constantinople was no more.
Constantinople is still around. You're talking about the collapse of the Roman Empire?
Never mind. Just do what you were going to do.
Okay.
Search that too.
I'm confused for the exact question you're trying to ask here.
It's just like when you said that last thing, when it happened. Hello.
Well, when what happened? Like the fall of the Eastern Roman Empire, or the split of the Roman Empire into East and West?
Maybe the split. Do the split.
Okay, so when
we can search them both.
When did the Roman Empire split? Constantine enacted another change that helped accelerate the fall of the Roman Empire in 330 CE, so Common Era, which is 330, after death AD, Adulis Dendai, or whatever the actual word for it is. He split the empire. He split the empire into 2 parts: the western half centered in Rome, and the eastern half centered in Constantinople, the city named after himself. So.
Yeah. That thing you said what AD means. I forgot that it was actually a Latin phrase.
Yeah, AD means, let's see.
Anno
Domini.
Anno Domini, which means
in the year of the Lord. So
that's interesting that they call it that nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a New Testament thing.
Well, I mean, like it is strange that it's still religious oriented, because like they now use Common Era, like BCE and CE, so before Common Era and Common Era, but that's still centered around the birth of Jesus.
I just think enough people don't know that. Maybe I didn't even really think of that.
But like I used to always think it was before Christ and after death. So
it was. I did think it was after death. I thought it was.
But after death, think about it. That means the entirety of Jesus' life, time just froze. So that makes no sense. Like so that means so from 1 BC to 180, there's a 35-year span. But I don't think that's
one of my teachers taught me that it meant after death when I was in 6th grade.
I don't think it does, but I thought it did once too.
Doesn't. It doesn't say that. That's an interesting thing.
But BC
Mandela effect. Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Just altering of knowledge and whatever. Not really a Mandela effect thing.
Yeah, anyone can type that up on a server.
Yeah, well, let's move on up here. Another one
Googler can.
Yeah, another one from 1922. Also, I see we have been joined by Carrara. Welcome.
Hello, Carrara.
There he is.
Hey.
Anyway, 1922 as well. 100 years ago on this date, Pope Pius VI, the 11th, called on Belgian people to unite. So a united Belgium. Yeah.
Okay, so Belgium was formed. Yeah. I have a couple friends that live there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Going from 22 to 33, Brazilian President Getúlio Vargas declared himself dictator. That's not good. So.
Brazilian dictator, yep.
Yep.
That's not allowed anymore.
Yep. And then 1935, Cole Porter's musical Anything Goes closed at 46th Street Theater in New York City after 420 performances. 420, blaze it. So.
Maybe you should click on the links.
No, that just takes me to Cole Porter.
Right, but maybe you should read about them. I don't know if you wanted to.
I don't want to have a 7-hour long show. So
okay, up to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Well, like I mean, like the link the link to the source is in the underbar. If people are interested, they can go there and then find this. So they can read it themselves. And plus,
you don't have to cover literally everything.
Yeah, I don't, and I can't. So. But anyway, moving up to 1935, Richard Rogers and Lawrence Hart's.
Wait, did you skip one? Did you skip a thing?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay, you did that already. Okay, good.
Yeah. Their musical Jumbo premiered in New York City. All right. And we
Jumbo.
don't really.
I've never heard.
Yeah, neither have I. We don't we do skip over these white sections. Like every now and then, somebody sees something, that they're like, oh, hey, what about this? So every now and then we read this, but the amount of history that happens on a single daily basis is astounding. If I literally sat and read every one of these articles, without even talking to you, without even, commenting, if I just sat here, article,
people don't have enough time to cover a billion tabs worth of shit.
I mean, look at all this.
An hour.
It's crazy, yeah.
Okay, that's some of that maybe you should read, but not all of it.
Well, let me show you something here, okay? Let's see. Let's just start at the top.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, this is just all today.
Yeah, on that day in different years.
On this day in different years. On November 16th.
Wait, I thought I saw something I wanted to read about, but okay.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Okay, that's a lot of shit. So this is gonna last a good hour.
Right? The SARS, yeah, we'll get there.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, where were we? 1933.
Okay, so we're going forward every year, 1 year at a time. Is that right?
Yeah, well, no, we just read all the black highlighted areas. So you see that this is a black background, and these are all white.
This is the one we. Oh, LSD. That's where we were.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, here we go. 1938, LSD, lysergic acid diethylamide, was first synthesized by Swiss chemist Dr. Albert Hofmann at the Sandoz laboratories in Basel, Switzerland.
I've actually heard his name before.
Well, yeah, he's
I don't know where I heard it, but I've heard it before.
I've heard his name because I've done a lot
of LSD.
A what? Yeah.
Yeah, 400 pages.
That's a lot.
Jesus. This would have been the day that Al Capone was freed from jail.
Yeah, 1939, Al Capone was freed from Alcatraz jail. Yep.
He wasn't ever released. He had life forever in Alcatraz, right?
Well, no, he was freed because I think that's when they were actually closing the prison down, but he was moved somewhere else.
Okay,
I think he died in prison. Hold on a second.
He was supposed to have, I think.
Did Al Capone die in prison?
He was that. He was a mobster for sure.
Actually, he got out early in 1939 for good behavior after spending his final year in prison in a hospital suffering from syphilis. Plagued by health problems for the rest of his life, Capone died in 1947 at the age of 48 at his home on Palm Island, Florida. So he was a free man.
Okay. Yeah, he was. Okay.
Okay.
And he died. He was born in 1899. I didn't know that.
Huh.
He actually died becoming crazy from syphilis.
Oh, he did. He got crazy because of it.
Yeah.
He got that syphilis madness going on. Anyway, moving on up to 1957, U.S. murderer and body snatcher Ed Gein killed his last victim.
Thank God it was that last one. The last one.
Yeah.
Body snatcher though.
Well, you kill somebody and then you take your body, whatever you do with it.
Does he wear it like a suit?
Maybe, I don't know. That's happened before.
That's just a joke.
Well, hold on. What is a body snatcher?
You can use if you're on Chrome, you can use the little microphone thing, but I guess you don't want to do that.
I don't like Chrome, because Chrome, literally the only reason, and I shit you not, the only reason Chrome exists is for Google to track you everywhere, because they don't own the internet yet, so they can't track you on sites that they don't own, but they can track you on sites they don't own on their browser. So
that's why they have AdSense. They have targeted advertising on every website.
Yeah. But anyway,
they get a lot Yeah, they get a lot of excess data. Okay, go
Yeah.
on.
A body snatcher is a person who stole corpses from a graveyard for dissection, for which there was no legal provision until 1832. So, a grave robber.
Yeah, exhuming a grave is so illegal.
Well, tell that to the British in Egypt.
Really, yeah.
As the joke says...
the British and Egyptians?
Well, no, as the joke says, the only reason why the Great Pyramids are still in Egypt is because the British couldn't steal them.
Yeah, the pyramids are a monument to success. That's another thing.
Yeah.
And we don't even know how they were created.
Nah.
Where did they pull the stone from? How did they make the stone?
Yeah.
In a barren wasteland, anyway.
That's a topic. Why don't you can you type that into the Kicked Peanut channel on the Discord, please? Because I would like to talk. That's a talk show on Sunday.
Okay, cool.
I'd like to get into Egyptology theories and whatnot. On that. That's
ancient aliens. Got it. Ancient aliens.
Yeah, essentially. Moving on up to 1957, BBC's first pop music show, the 6-5 special, was broadcast from the tiny Two Eyes coffee bar in London. Huh.
Okay, I found the Kicked Peanut.
Yep.
Ancient Egypt. We'll just type Ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt pyramids. How are they made? Anything like that. Because I have a few things to talk about with that.
Okay, I just typed. Oh, the Slayer. They want to do Batman versus slasher characters. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, they want to talk about how Batman would fare, against Freddy Krueger, against Michael Myers, against.
Shit, you know what? I think Batman would have an okay time.
Batman would have fun. So
he would kick their asses. I don't know about Freddy Krueger though, because
Batman is the personification of fear, and the only realm that Freddy Krueger has power over is a dream realm. And do you really want to fight Batman in his own brain? That's not
He locked the Joker inside his brain at the end of Arkham Knight. Spoiler. But the funny thing is, Batman actually has he has a sleep cycle.
Yeah.
In the comics, it's like 1/2 hour awake for 2 hours. 1/2 hour awake for 2 hours. Repeat.
Okay, that's very unhealthy because you're not getting your REM sleep. You need to have
your sleep. You have to be able to keep it up. But if you can keep it up, you need hardly any sleep at all.
Huh.
Well, and then there's one moment where you do I don't know. I haven't talked about it in anyone forever, but
type that into the thing too. As I said, the Kicked Peanut is a shoot the shit, just talk show. Just whatever subject we just talk about. So any ideas you have, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's called a micro sleeps. We're called micro sleeps. I looked it up again.
Yeah, and
you just type in Batman sleep schedule into Google, it pops up first thing.
I see we have been joined by Sagittarius Jefferson, also known as the Sohen. Anyway,
that's you, Sohen?
That's Sohen.
Okay.
Anyway, 1957, Boston Celtics center Bill Russell set NBA record of 49 rebounds as Boston beats Philadelphia. Sorry, hold on a second. As Boston beats Philadelphia Warriors 111-89 at Boston Gardens. So, I have to say Boston like that. I'm under contract.
You do that Alice accent.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's actually
now do this accent.
Do California accent.
I guess that's my normal accent, question mark?
Exactly, I wanted you to say that.
I mean, I can talk surfer, man. We gotta ride the curl, and then everything's all glass, and you go down the face, and
please don't do San Diego. Do Valley Girl, whatever.
Oh, yar, I can talk, and we gotta get our nails done, and
oh my God, number 15, number 12, Burger King foot lettuce.
Oh God. Anyway, 1961. U.S. President JFK decided to increase military aid to South Vietnam without committing U.S. combat troops. I guess so. Training and supplies, I guess, makes sense without actually putting in more boots on the ground. That's the only thing that I think would work. In 1962, San Francisco Warriors center Wilt Chamberlain scored 73 points in 127-111 win over New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. Nice.
He looks like he's wearing the jersey of the Globetrotters, almost. But he's. No. I don't know if he's. Oh, he's not the same. Okay, yeah. The jersey on his he's wearing.
That reminds me though, like last week there was an article in the news show that this woman went to go buy tickets for this concert, the first time in 15 years or whatever this guy has been doing concerts. But instead she screwed up and she bought like 6 tickets to a Globetrotters game.
That's funny. Are the Globetrotters even around?
Oh yeah, no, this is recent.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Yeah, I know the Harlem Globetrotters. They were on Scooby-Doo when I was a kid.
Yeah, I remember that. So was Batman and the Joker and the Penguin and all that stuff.
Wait, they were?
Yeah, no.
The Joker also?
Yeah, no, Scooby-Doo and the gang, like with Batman and Robin, they solved a crime that...
I never watched that one.
Penguin and the Joker were working together.
What? Oh, yeah. Wow, he would never work with the Penguin.
Well, he did on Scooby-Doo.
The funny thing is, I saw that Sam and Dean Winchester Supernatural episode where Scooby-Doo, like they're in the cartoon. It's the second time they've been in a TV show.
Huh. Anyway, moving on up to 1966, Pittsburgh Pirates outfielder Roberto Clemente was named National League Most Valuable Player. All right.
Can you read any of those or not?
We don't. As I said, we don't really read these unless somebody sees something because I don't have the time. To sit there and just like
Nixon. I don't know about maybe Nixon.
So if anybody, while I'm talking, if they look ahead and see something like 1970, 2 men are shot dead by the Irish Republican Army, IRA. Like if they want me to read something, or if they want to read something, because usually we go in turns. But we go 3 for 3. But hey, I see Sohan is unmuted. Sohan, do you want to take 1972 here?
Yeah, first we'll do 1968.
There we go.
1968, the Dairy Citizens Action Committee files a ban on marches in Derry, Northern Ireland by marching with an estimate 15,000 people.
Huh.
I'm really interested to see what they're going to put down for 2022 in the future.
Yeah, if I'm around, if human beings are still around 50 years from now, I really want to know how people would look back on these times, because these are
how are we going to be remembered in 20 years?
They're going to try to cover that shit up.
The stupid ages, I guess,
the ones that led the world to Armageddon. I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, essentially,
whatever.
Anyway,
2 more.
Yep.
1972, British Prime Minister Edward Heath warns against a unilateral Declaration of Independence.
What? Okay.
Unilateral.
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 How very British. They don't want people to declare independence because they keep getting smaller and smaller every time somebody does. British's prime contribution to the world is everybody's Independence Day, essentially.
There's also an On This Day thing on another website, timeanddate.com. I don't know if you know it.
I don't. I know of two smart device apps and this website and what you told me about earlier and just now. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a million On This Day things, but we got to find good ones.
But this one is pretty good. It has good stuff for today on timeanddate.com.
Well, we'll give them a spin. Once again,
it's only got five items.
Well, still, toss it to me, and then we'll give it a look after show.
Yeah. Again, I will tag you in this one as well.
Sohan, uno mas.
1973, Apple Records released John Lennon's 4th studio album, Mind Games, in the UK.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the guy. That's one of the lead Beatles singers.
Yeah.
For those of you that,
Oh, we've talked about the Beatles a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Okay.
Then 1973 as well, U.S. President Richard Nixon authorized construction of the Alaskan pipeline.
You did a good voice for him just then.
I am not a crook.
Oh my god, it is. It's totally his voice. Holy shit.
I am Richard Nixon. Well, I live in the city he was born in, so why not?
It's like the epic rap battles when they do that voice. You know that one?
Yeah, I don't like rap battles.
It was on YouTube.
I know about them. Yeah. People have talked to me about the epic rap battles, Steve Jobs versus.
That's
Bill
just
Gates.
the same. That's the same voice they do when they say epic rap battle hickory. That's the same voice.
I did not record in the Watergate scandal.
Yeah, let's hope we don't get struck down by epic. Shouldn't even make videos anymore, I don't think.
1974, ABBA began their first world tour their first tour of Europe, their first tour outside of Sweden. Okay.
Aren't they the ones who made that song "Dancing Queen" or whatever?
I think so.
I believe they did.
They did.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, they did. I knew that. That's funny. I knew
Yeah,
that.
Soen's my pop culture guy. He's the guy you go to for anything involving movies,
Oh,
entertainment.
I can do the same. I can do the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. Soen's pretty good with that stuff.
Okay, you might be a little better than me, but I'm still
We'll
pretty
see.
good.
We'll see how it plays out. 1976, Rick Barry of San Francisco ended the then longest NBA free throw streak of 60. Wow. So that's interesting. So he was just straight up like free throwing, got 60 before he missed. So actually, hold on. What's longest free throw streak? 97.
Me.
Wilt Chamberlain, has missed the most career field.
What?
Yeah, 5,805.
That's a crazy number. It's a crazy number.
Shaq free throw misses. Shaq has 5,317 misses.
Wait, go back one page.
Versus 5,800. So
Okay,
he's close by about 500, give or take.
Yeah, I won't go.
Huh. I am shocked. So,
Me too. He's like 7.5 feet tall. That guy.
He's a big guy, yeah. Anyway, I think it's Soen's turn now in 1977.
Yeah, 1977, Rod Arrow wins AL MPV award.
All right. Ooh, this guy.
Can I read one off the website I told you about, time and date?
Sure. Is it on this date?
It's on this day,
Okay.
and it's from
Dude,
Okay, but first I gotta ask a question. Which one do you want? Pop culture or politics? Because there's a few of them that are on this date.
Just pick one.
I'll do the first one. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was released on this day.
Oh, okay.
That's an interesting one.
Are you sure?
It says so. I'm on the 16th of November.
I could swear. Well, maybe you're right. Harry Potter.
I think it was the book.
Okay.
That's the name of the book. The movie is called Sorcerer's Stone.
what is the year?
All right.
What year?
Oh yeah, 2001.
Okay, well, we'll probably get to that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, we're still in 1980 something.
Yeah.
Where were we? Okay, here we go.
Paul
1979.
McCartney.
1979, Paul McCartney releases Wonderful Christmas.
Ah,
So they had one for him and for John Lennon.
I
Fucking,
guess.
he's in a fucking Thursday. Yeah, never mind. He's in the UK. They don't have a Thanksgiving.
Huh. That's
Well,
right.
I have Thanksgiving in California, so it's gonna be the third Thursday.
Okay.
It's tomorrow. Holy shit!
No, it's not tomorrow. It's next week.
I thought it was always the third Thursday of November.
It's the last
Or-
Thursday of November.
Are you sure?
Well, it's
I
not
need
tomorrow.
I need to look it up now.
Well, I know it's not tomorrow. So,
Okay, that's interesting. I thought it was always the third Thursday.
No,
Actually-
man, they made it the fourth Thursday.
It's on. He's right. It's on the 24th.
okay. Anyway,
But
so
how?
then-
One more.
Yeah.
1981, President Reagan
Okay, I'm gonna.
decides on a covert plan to block the Cuban aid to Nicaragua and El Salvador.
More of our meddling in the politics of other nations. We really got to stop
Yeah.
that. So,
Reagan.
They just do it because if they want to pay off their debt to the Chinese and Americans, we have to be in a war with someone so that we don't have to pay our debts to them. It's what I heard someone say. My friend.
yeah,
told me that.
I mean, in the entire nation's history, non-consecutively, but in total, we've only been at peace for 12 years of our 300. So,
We have to be in a war with someone so we don't need to pay our debts. We just don't know how to pay our fucking
well,
bills.
not just
No one-
that, but like, war makes money, definitely. So.
Oh no, it makes scientific progress. If I'm going to be
Oh
honest.
yeah. Well, hell, like the first man-made object in space was a weapon of war, a V2 rocket in 1942.
Sputnik and
No,
like
that's
the moon landing. That's
no.
another thing though. Yeah.
No. Sputnik is the first man-made satellite put up there with the
Yeah,
intention of orbiting. The first man-made object to actually breach our atmosphere and actually like touch outer space was a V2 rocket during World War II when they were missiling the UK.
Yeah, I'm just spitballing on the idea of the Cold War right now.
Well, Cold War was after that. I'm talking about
Okay,
1922.
yeah, you're right. But I'm talking about like
Yeah. Well, that's a whole other subject.
era.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sports
1982,
history.
Tom Stoppard's play The Real Thing premiered in London, starring Felicity Kendall and Roger Rees.
There's a lot of opera and play shit on here right now.
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, no, like as I said,
Yeah,
this covers
yeah.
everything. And there's
Yeah.
there's a lot of random things that are not highlighted that should be. There's a lot of random things that are highlighted that shouldn't be. So like you know, I say almost every episode now. Like I think, although I don't think I have the time anymore to volunteer, my services to help polish this site up a bit. But there's they don't even have the death of Genghis Khan on their things. They don't even.
Well, you should check a different website too. I mean,
that's why I've said like I know of 3 sources and now 5 thanks to you. But every source I've experienced, it's all. I mean, it's academia. It's leaning towards a certain political agenda, and
yeah.
yeah.
There was someone that said just last night, that when I was up all night. Okay, they said on a YouTube video they thought there's no such thing as a nuclear weapon. They made them up.
What? Oh yeah, I remember you did. Was that you who said something about that, or somebody said?
I mentioned I watched it on a video.
Yeah, that's weird.
They said they thought that nuclear bombs were just make believe. They were just a ploy.
Well, tell that to the people of Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe that, but that's kind of a crazy idea. Like it's like one of those ideas that are out there.
Some people are just nuts. I mean, like the whole flat Earth thing. Like, see, here's the thing, okay? If the Earth really was flat, none of these flat earthers just stop and think for 5 seconds. If the Earth was really flat, sure as shit, capitalists would be, would like charge admission for people to go and look over the edge.
Did you ever see that one video where, I don't know, I think it's by Veritasium or maybe Vsauce. I think Vsauce. He's like, if the world was flat, when you reach the edge, you would just walk onto the side of it. Huh. And you would like take a step over onto the side. It would get steeper and steeper and steeper and steeper as you reach the edge, if there was an edge.
Huh.
And it would get harder to walk too. Harder to walk.
Huh.
Like, because
have to watch that.
I have to send you the Vsauce video. I think it's him.
Nice.
He's a really good YouTuber.
To 1983, Kapil Dev took 9-83 versus WI at Ahmedabad, but India still lost. Cricket. So, yeah.
Cricket. Oh man.
Cricket. In 1984, Imran Khan made his first appearance for New South Wales cricket. More cricket shit.
Did you just Genghis Khan that?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so
hang on. Wait, can you go back up? Actually, I want to read that last one. Above that. The 14th shuttle mission.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Okay, in 1984, the 14th shuttle mission 51A Discovery 2 the Discovery 2 lands at Kennedy Space Center, Florida. So this is like after they came back, right?
Yeah, this is when they're coming back. So they landed. That's the end of their mission.
Yeah, so now we're having the Artemis 1, and I know we're not supposed to talk about current events.
Well, we will.
But,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is really interesting. The whole Artemis.
Okay, yeah, I am actually going to put current events Artemis 1. I'm going to write that there.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Soen. Your turn.
1985. President Ronald Reagan arrives in Geneva for a summit with Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev.
Oh yeah, Gorbachev tear down this wall.
Reagan
I said the same thing.
Reagan smash.
Yeah. Oh my God, Reagan smash, Hulk smash.
Also, 1986, 36 NASCAR Sprint Cup. Dale Earnhardt wins.
All right.
Okay. By the way, I have the YouTube video stream pulled up.
Our live stream.
Yeah, but I have it muted, so I can just talk freely.
Oh, cool. Thanks for the view.
No problem. I'll give you a like. You only have 1 like. Why is that?
Nobody likes me.
Now it's 2 likes. Wait, was that where your phone going off because I liked it?
That wasn't mine.
Oh, I thought that was your phone.
Anyway, Soen, you have I don't know how many more, but go ahead.
One more.
Okay.
1988. Jose Canseco is first unanimous AL MVP since Reggie Jackson.
Dang.
MVP just means most valuable person.
Most valuable player, yes.
I don't know. Player. I don't know what the AL means.
AL is American League. There's American League and there's National League in baseball.
Okay.
So
okay.
kind of how like there's the NFL, the MLB, Major League Baseball.
Not really major sports fanatic, but yeah, okay.
Neither am I, but I learn these things as I do the show.
Okay.
So Reggie Jackson unanimous win. So Reggie unanimous win. 1973. So 1973. Bless you.
Thank you.
To 88. So that's 15 years. Dang. 1988 as well. Pakistan's Benazir Bhutto's Triple P won first free Pakistani elections in 11 years. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what Triple P is. Pakistani parliament person? I have no idea. So
Xander, I swear to God, that painting of the Ivan the Terrible kills his son looks just like the one of Saturn devouring his own son.
You said that before.
I know, but I had to say it on camera now.
If you can say that, if you can like find those two images and like try to see
I can get them. I can get them right now for you if you want.
The
Pakistani
1988
pocket pussy.
What?
PPP, Pakistani pocket pussy.
Let's not. God, wow.
You're gonna see this and say, "Oh my God, they do have the same color palette." Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold these up for you.
Yeah. 1988, President Reagan and the First Lady participated in the official state arrival ceremony, meetings, and state dinner with Margaret Thatcher. All right.
Okay, now do you want me to post them in the channel or share screen?
Post them in the channel.
Okay, I'm gonna put them in another one, and you'll after you finish this next one,
So, go ahead and post them here. Mikeless.
Where do I? Okay,
post
there.
them in
That's
Mikeless.
fine.
I'll just add this up
That's
here.
fine. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And let me get the other one. Okay. Wait. That's the wrong button.
Later. While you're doing that, I'm going to read this one. 1988, Robin Givens sued Mike Tyson for $125 million for libel.
What year was that? I think I remember hearing about that.
1988. I don't think you were alive.
Okay, that's the year my brother was born. I was not even conceived yet.
I was already 1 year and change old. So.
Okay, this is the thing I was talking about. These two. Look at these paintings.
Oh wow.
See, they're so close. Open them up in your browser.
Yeah, let's
so they can see. So they can see them.
Open that.
Okay, that's the first one. This is the one it looks like. All right, go back to that. Yeah.
That's the styles are very different. There's different styles.
I think they're kind of close though, and the color is definitely the same.
I mean, a lot of art in that time period looked the same because there was a lot of stringent rules involving artists and everything. Like people weren't as free as they are now, so like there are similarities, but these are. I can immediately tell these are from two different artists.
Yeah, they're not from the same artist, but they look a little close.
Similar.
The other thing is, like, when you talk about art, some people forget that Hitler's paintings they look like Van Gogh's almost.
Hitler was a good artist. Like
it looked a little bit like Van Gogh. You know?
Yeah, a little bit.
His art, not his art did.
Yeah. Well.
Back to the
anyway
timeline thing.
Moving on up. 1989, South African President F.W. de Klerk announced scrapping of Separate Amenities Act.
This is like a show for like an encyclopedic show of like different facts about throughout the ages. I love it.
Essentially. The Separate Amenities Act, or Act Number 49 of 1953, formed part of the apartheid system of racial segregation in South Africa. The act legalized the racial segregation of public premises, vehicles, and services. So yeah, this is the guy.
Are they still teaching about this sort of thing in school?
I don't know.
Like K-12, whatever?
I don't know.
I hope they are.
They should, but with how everything is these days. Oh, and my other monitor is frozen. Wonderful.
Sander, what are you using to record this video? I just realized.
OBS.
Good. I thought it was something else just then.
No, I'm using OBS.
Good.
So
Streamlabs are original. They're both good, but like. Anyway, I'm glad you're using the right thing. That's all that matters.
Well, I do know that that the Y-Files uses Streamlabs, and somehow they live stream both onto YouTube and Facebook simultaneously.
Yeah, you can log into Streamlabs with your account when you set it up the first time.
Yeah,
you can log into Twitch, YouTube, another place, maybe a few other places.
You know what? I'm gonna have to look into that because, like, Omni Coalition does have a Twitch, and I have been talking about doing the Twitch.
Yeah, you just have to log into the app with another app, which is used to get the. You set up the stream. You put the stream key in it. which maybe it does by default now. I don't know, like for you, but
I have no idea. But if AJ can figure it out, then like
I only have regular OBS because I don't do anything ever.
Yeah. And not to belittle AJ or anything, I'm just saying, like, if anybody can figure it out, I should be able to, like, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Anyway, so in 1990?
Yes, 1990. Manuel Noriega claims U.S. denied him a fair trial.
Huh.
I swear someone's gonna put up a strike on this video just now for the way he said that word.
Well, worst things.
I hope not. I mean, it's not. Oh my god.
That's weird. They don't even have the picture of the guy here, but so I click him. This guy.
Oh, that's strange.
Wait, we talking about a strike for saying Noriega.
Noriega.
Oh yeah, it's an A. It's an A, dude.
Dude, it's a guy's name. Okay, we're not saying the N word.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Like, hell,
yeah, I know.
Like, we've talked about the Negro Basketball League. Like, that's an actual thing. I'm not saying the word. I'm just saying the title of something that was around, so...
Yeah, I really hope they don't strike videos and...
Well, that's why we have a Rumble and a BitChute, so...
Oh, 1993, Russian President Yeltsin shuts Lenin's mausoleum.
His last name is Shuts.
His music. No, he shut it down.
Oh, okay, Yeltsin. President Yeltsin shuts the Lenin Museum.
Yeltsin.
He closes it. Doors, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. So, Ed?
Oh my god, the Queen.
One more. 1995, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother undergoes hip surgery.
So this
we have to get someone. We have to get a British guy in here.
Well, we do have British governor, but I'm not sure.
Well, he's not here right now. But we have to get someone that has like constant free time. It's British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will eventually, like.
And then he can read all the ones about the Queen and such.
Yeah. Moving on up to 1997, U.S. tennis great Pete Sampras won back-to-back ATP Tour World Championship titles with a 6-3, 6-2, 6-2 over Russian Yevgeny Kafelnikov.
Don't try to butcher it.
In Hanover, Germany. I'm trying to read it.
I mean, don't butcher it as you're gonna do it anyway. Don't say it.
I'm not doing it intentionally, Noah.
Like I won't read this word because it's foreign.
Okay.
You could just do that.
The amount, dude, you will be shocked with the words that we get every now and then. Just stick around. So.
I bet. I'm sorry about that. That was
Anyway, 1998, Monica Lewinsky signed a deal for the North American rights to a book about her affair with U.S. President Clinton. Wow. So.
Yeah, Clinton definitely. They all cheated. Every president ever has cheated.
Oh, definitely. Like, presidents are selected, not elected,
And they're all men.
Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, then 1999, The Chronic 2001, a second studio album by Dr. Dre, was released. All right, and before we move on to the next millennium and Sohen's turn, I'm going to do the split here. So, blip.
Okay.
All right, welcome to part 2. It is now Sohen's turn. Go for it.
Year 2000, Bill Clinton becomes the first U.S. president to visit Vietnam since the end of the Vietnam War.
Dang.
I met some guy once that said he was a Vietnam War veteran, but he was like 40 years old and he was full of shit.
Huh.
And he also constantly like combined politics, the idea of like talking about a war, and he combined it with religion, which is like he tried to combine politics and religion.
Well, to a lot of people, politics are their religion, and that's why.
No, but it was like an actual like the New Testament Jesus, and tried to make politics about that, and vice versa. Well, it was really weird.
Our system of government, our system of society, at least in the United States, is a Judeo-Christian one. At least it was when it started.
Yeah, but he was really doing it in a weird way. I mean, he was not okay in the head.
Well, I would like to talk with him if you ever find him again. Not asking you.
Oh no, I met this guy in person.
Okay, well, I like meeting these types of people. Like they always have something to bring, even if it's crazy. Like
he tried to say, okay, he said he was a Vietnam War vet and a bunch of other stupid shit that wasn't true. His mom was just as crazy as him.
Well, I guess the apple didn't fall far from the tree in that case.
He thought he was a super soldier.
Was this guy homeless?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't want to know.
Okay, well, maybe you met Captain America. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. What happened in 2001? We got a repeat here.
Yep, year 2001, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, first film adaptation of the book series by J.K. Rowling.
Okay, that's the one that I mentioned.
Noah, let him talk.
Daniel Radcliffe premieres in the U.S. titled Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in some markets.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was. But they in some areas they retained the title of the book, in others they changed it. I don't know why.
That book is called Philosophers usually.
Yeah.
Like the fifth Pirates of the Caribbean movie. In the UK, it's called Salazar's Revenge. In the United States, it's called Eben Tell No Tales.
Wow, that's really weird.
Wait, it's the fifth one, Ted Man? I thought the last one was... No, on Stranger Tides, it's the third one. Never mind. You're right.
It's the fourth one.
You are the guy.
I told you.
Okay. I don't know enough about that particular franchise, though, but whatever.
Anyway, so on, you have another one here.
Yes, the year 2002, Iraqi President Saddam Hussein says that he has to accept UN Resolution 1441 because of United States and Israel had shown their claws and teeth and declared unilateral war on the Iraqi people. The fuck?
This guy is just...
Yeah, that was the beginning of, like, it.
Yeah. Well,
okay, no, that was the beginning of it, or the end of it.
Well, that was the start of Operation Enduring Freedom. So...
Before we
a person was here. There's someone new here.
I see. We've been joined by Breadmace, Rhombus, Slayer, Doom Guy, whatever. He has a lot of people have a lot of nicknames in this server. What were you gonna say, Carrera?
how many
Okay.
How many
people did he have as what are they called?
Well, if you wouldn't mind writing down your question so you can read it to us, I'm going to take us up here to more from 2002. The first case of SARS was recorded in Foshan City, Guangdong Province, China, though it is not identified until much later. First patient is thought to be a farmer in the city. And this is something a lot of people don't know. The majority, if not all of all the global pandemics started in China. The Black Death started in Wuhan. You know, the bubonic plague. That
I know. I was going to say the bubonic plague.
Yeah, started in Wuhan. So did something else more recently.
You know that ashes, we all fall down. You know that nursery rhyme?
Yep.
Yeah, that's about that.
Yeah, it's about burying the dead. Yep.
Yeah.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Yep.
The posy is for a grave.
Yeah.
It's a rose.
Yep, and it's also the spices and such, the plague doctor mask. They put stuff in there because they thought it protected them from the plague, but it didn't.
That's an interesting one, yeah.
That was during the time where they didn't believe in bathing. They didn't understand the hand washing, was something. They just literally threw their chamber pots into the streets and just let it there.
Or they also didn't believe in letting all the... never mind, I can't. I was going to say they didn't believe in giving all the better rights to illegal immigrants and...
Well, that's a whole other subject. So.
Yeah, or black people, color people.
Yeah, well, anybody not them. Yeah, harder times, definitely. So, anyway, moving on up to 2003, 16-year-old Lionel Messi made his official debut for FC Barcelona Football Club when he came on as a substitute in a friendly against Porto. All right. And then,
dude, I got
going on up into some music awards here, Mr. Sohan.
Yeah, 2003, 31st American Music Awards, Kid Rock, Jennifer Lopez, and Luther Vandross win.
What year was Osmosis Jones?
Let's see here.
Because Kid Rock had a song in that movie. He had a movie. The movie he had a
August 7th, 2001.
Damn it! I was gonna say maybe it was for that because he had a really good song, a song in that movie that he did.
Okay.
Inside the body, it's.
Yeah. Inside of Frank, which was played by none other than the legend Bill Murray. So.
Yeah, his worst role ever, actually.
Also, okay, continue.
No, go ahead.
But it was a fun movie, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
2003, Roger Federer of Switzerland wins his first of 6 season-ending Tennis Master Cup titles with a 6-3, 6-0, 6-4 victory over American Audrey Agassi in
That's really good.
final in Houston, Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, he's really good then. He was doing that all the time.
This guy looks like somebody else. Like, I don't know who, but...
Tennis champion, tennis legend. Who's that one?
Well, no,
Andre Agassi. Andre is someone right there. So.
Yeah, Andre Agassi, but he looks like somebody else. I don't know.
Yeah, he looks like Bruce Willis. No, he doesn't.
Kinda.
I mean, not that much, but okay.
I mean, I guess all bald people look the same. I don't know.
That guy looks like the guy from Lazy Town. Look at his neck.
Oh God, yeah, another neck.
He does.
Neck. Do you want to tell us about Draft Man here, Sohan? Oh, Sohan's getting a phone call.
Hold on.
He's playing music.
He was getting a phone call.
Okay.
Am I taking?
I think it was his phone.
Who's taking this?
I'll do it. Whatever.
Go for it.
2008, Novak Djokovic of Serbia wins his first career season-ending Tennis Masters Cup title, beating Russian Nikolai Davydenko 6-1, 7-5 in the final of Shanghai, China.
All right.
That's actually a pretty good score.
We go 3 for 3, so you can read 2 more articles if you want.
Oh, but do I have to read that one about? I'm kidding. Okay.
We have
2009.
as historians.
I mean, it have to do all of the Twilight Saga, New Moon. Oh my god, based on the book by Stephanie Meyer. Oh my god, directed. It's such a cringe.
Just read
by Chris Weitz, starring Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. Premieres in Los Angeles. You know, Robert Pattinson did a really good job as Batman.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's a new Batman, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he should have said. He never said "I am the Knight," though. He just said "I'm vengeance." I'm vengeance.
Well, he is vengeance. So.
He killed his role. He really did. He did a phenomenal job.
Oh, yeah, he did a great job.
All right, you have one more in 2010 here.
Okay. Engagement of Interest is the subject of this one. 2010, engagement announced between Prince William and Catherine Kate Middleton at Clarence House, London. And this is like royalty.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I just see, like, this guy, he has the Brian Stelter look right there. He kind of looks like Brian Stelter. You know who I'm talking about?
I think I know the guy.
The former owner of CNN.
You're leaving? Okay, bye. She's going to the dentist.
All right. Tell her to have a toothy good time. I don't know, like.
Don't you want your lamb show? Oh my god.
Oh, send her to Professor Toothy.
Yes, don't you want your?
Just give her a lamb chop. She'll be fine.
We don't have any right now. I ran out.
Damn.
I know, right?
But anyway, Rhombus, I saw you had your mic unmuted. If you want to take a turn, Queen's here. Welcome, your ladyship, to the show.
Hold on, I'm driving right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, you're not reading.
You know what? We're actually coming.
I can do them as soon as I park. You know.
Okay. Well, drive safe. Don't rush. Anyway, I'm going to take us up into 2010 here. In University Park in Tejas, the groundbreaking ceremony for the George W. Bush Presidential Center took place. All right.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's been almost an hour exactly.
Yeah, no, like we go over.
Yeah.
Like there's no time limit to the show. We just like I mentioned earlier, we do the split because okay.
Bye. See you in 7 hours.
Damn. No, I mentioned earlier about a split. I do a split because BitChute cannot handle over an hour at a time. So I either have to split during the show or I have to find some way to edit it afterward to have less than an hour-long segment. So
you just cut it down. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
I
record while I live stream, so I can just stop recording and then start it again. That's a split. So
yeah. What time did we have the split this time?
When we but we usually do the split before we enter the year 2000, so we can have a bit more of the main articles before we get into births and deaths. So
I was just gonna say, what time was it? Because we've already gone like from 10 to 11.
It was 20 minutes ago or 10. I don't know. Like
maybe 10 more minutes.
Actually, hold on. I can figure it out. It was 11 minutes ago. So 20
more minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, 2013 session Tendulkar played his very last cricket match before retiring in Mumbai's Wankhede Stadium against the West Indies. Huh. That's a weird name, Wankhede.
It seems like they only have British and no, mostly it's British and American stuff here.
Well, no, it's
Mostly.
world history and everything. Like cricket, though,
Yeah,
is a
I mean,
British thing, and it wasn't
Yeah.
until after World War II when India actually became their own country. Before that, they were the British Raj, and so that's
Yeah,
why.
you're right. I mean, yeah, they had the Ottoman Empire thing.
Well, no, that's
right.
somewhere else. India used to be part
yeah.
of the British Empire, and Pakistan used to be part of India. So after India gained independence, Pakistan then split off and gained their own independence. That's why all three of those nations have cricket, because they all once were under one.
Yeah.
So
India was part of the British Empire.
the British
I remember
Raj,
that.
yes. So,
Yeah.
Then 2015 here, French President Francois Hollande declared the country at war with ISIS in an address to Parliament.
That was already that long ago?
Yeah. Yeah, 7 years.
Wow.
It's been a
I would
while.
have thought. Almost 8 now.
Yeah, pretty well. One more year, and then it'll be 8 for these guys at least.
Only a month and a half to go.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, 1 year later from this article, it will be.
Yeah.
Next year,
Yeah.
we'll probably be talking about it.
Yeah, that's just the beginning, yeah. Might as well not be.
But then in 2018, the CIA concluded Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman ordered the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi or something.
Oh my god, I think I
Wow.
remember that one.
So wow, a political figure ordering somebody to be assassinated based off of their career. That's disgusting.
Because they had dirt on him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a journalist.
And then Sohan, I'm sorry, I've skipped over you a couple times. I'm sorry. Go for it. Your turn.
Year.
2021, just last year.
Or 2021. Frida Kahlo self-portrait Diego Yeo sells for 34.9 million, record price for a Latin American work at auction.
Dang. That was a
It's
1949 work. So,
It's called Diego Eo. Like it's like saying Diego and I. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Diego and Yo. So let's see here.
I
Diego
I think that's the yeah, okay.
Um,
Yeah, and Diego and I. There it is.
yeah, reservation. Actually, hold on a second. What do I have here? Separate amenities, body snatching. So let me.
Body snatching. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just
We're talking-
because
we
my
were
other
talking about
monitor,
that.
my other monitor froze. I can't put things into the underbar of the description yet. So I'm just
Okay.
saving links. I'm trying to keep my tabs tidy. Unlike someone I know.
I have
see
a
here.
million open all the time. Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
I know.
Oh my
Oh
God.
wow! Look at this. That's a strange artwork right there.
That's the one. That's
yeah,
it.
But they have
Wait. Her third eye has
Has a
two
face.
other. Yeah.
Her third eye is a face with another third eye.
Now
That's weird.
that's what you call meta. That's
And why
meta.
is her hair strangling her? Look at that. What's all that?
I do not know. I don't even know. That could be her beard.
that'd be a weird beard. That's
no,
a
but
neck
like
beard
the,
right
the
there.
third eye with the third eye with a face with the third eye. That's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's interesting.
Fucking weird beard like Eminem.
You
Like
know what?
MJ was trying to roast Eminem about his beard, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you can't roast Eminem. You
Yeah.
can't beat him.
Bless you.
Anywho,
Thank you.
Anyway,
welcome
Soen,
back.
you want to take these other two non-highlighted ones just to wrap up the main body here?
Sure. 2021, Guan Yu Zhao confirmed as China's first F1 driver racer for Alfa Romeo in 2022.
Oh, that's cool. So this is when he was confirmed. So this is a future event that's going to happen. This is China's
Yeah.
first Formula One driver. That's really cool.
Yeah.
yep,
The
yep,
branching out.
he did drive this. Yeah, he did. Yep, he did drive this past season. Or well, he is currently driving right now. Yes.
Oh yeah, and Noah, the Slayer here is our NASCAR, our Formula One, our racing car guy. As well as
Yeah,
sports. So
Okay, great.
I'm more. My specialty's more NASCAR, but I do know a little bit. I have a general gist of F1. I watch it occasionally. So I do.
Other sports though too.
I have like the basic rundown of the sport.
yeah,
I know names. I know a handful of names.
yeah.
Is he running for?
What?
Is who running?
Is he running Ford?
Running Ford?
What?
Ford?
No, Ford. No. Ford is not affiliated with Formula One. It's the only sports it's affiliated in are NASCAR and rally racing, and I believe sports car racing. I think it's kind of involved in that. It's not as prevalent as it was.
Well, anyway, Soen, tell us about this last article.
Sure. 2021 men's roller derby team settles dispute with MLB baseball team Alon, both to use Cleveland Guardians name.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
I think they have better things to talk about on the time and date website, actually.
Maybe. Well, as I said, I'm going to look. I have them open on tabs here. So,
all right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, these are the artworks. Okay. So anyway, before we move on to the bursts and deaths, were there any articles that grabbed anybody's attention more than most? Anybody here?
I like the Harry Potter one that we had both places.
Yeah.
Oh, the one about, was it Nixon? That one too.
That one's interesting.
Yep.
How 200 conquistadors conquered an empire of 10 billion. That's pretty.
10 million, not billion. But yeah, that's probably the best. That's probably the best one on the list.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot of interesting things that happens. So.
Okay, you should go to the other website next time, or maybe even now at the very end.
I'll check it after the show. Noah.
Yeah, but you could, use whatever you want.
I just noticed. I noticed that one about Ivan the Terrible.
Oh yeah.
Was that? Oh, okay.
The whole I did an entire. They ended up doing like a section of a history class about that because I was doing that ancient civilizations and mythology back my last year of school, in my senior year, because I was just like, I'm gonna do something fun. But yeah, we did learn about that. That was
Ivan the Terrible.
There's a lot more to this. And the thing is with that.
You want to know the coolest?
There's way more to that story. There's way more.
He's
that story.
I'm just asking. He's the inspiration for Count Dracula, right?
I believe so.
It's Vlad Dracula is Vlad the Impaler. I think it's him. It's Vlad the Impaler. Look that up.
It may have been. It was either Ivan the Terrible or.
See, it was Vlad the Impaler. Oh, I know who it was.
Dracula.
It's Gregory Rasputin.
Yep.
Gregory Rasputin.
No,
that's
Vlad
him.
the Impaler.
But yeah, no.
Yes, but he is Gregory.
Yeah. Vlad the Impaler's search for blood was an inspiration for Count Dracula. The ruthless brutality of Vlad III of Wallachia, forged by the 15th century clash between the Kingdom of Hungary and the Ottoman Empire, would partly inspire Bram Stoker's classic vampire novel centuries later.
Okay, now look up Gregory Rasputin in Google. On Wikipedia. Look up Gregory Rasputin on Wikipedia.
Gregory?
The thing with...
Gregory Rasputin, that guy right there.
Oh,
Gregory Rasputin.
This is the Russian guy. That's somebody else.
He was inspired by Vlad the Impaler to be who he is.
A mystic, okay.
Yeah, he took inspiration from Dracula.
All right.
But hey, was that the Rasputin? Yeah. Is that the Rasputin? He's the man from Russia long ago that was big and strong?
Rasputin.
I was just gonna say Rasputin.
For no reason,
is known to have one of the biggest dongs.
Okay, we don't need to know that.
We don't need to talk about that.
Damn it! Okay, I didn't need to hear that.
Anyway, before we move on to the Burst and Deaths audience, viewers, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we'd elaborated on further? Anything that you would have liked to put into the mix? Leave a comment section in the comment, or leave a comment in the leave a comment section in the comments below. Whoops.
In the comment section.
I
meta again.
Hey, I have drain damage. What can I say? Anyway,
did you just say
drain damage?
Yes, exactly.
Dane Bramage, whatever.
Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, into bursts, starting us off in the year 42 BC, we have Tiberius. Was a Roman emperor from 14 AD to 37 AD. He was born in Rome and died in the year 37. So, wow. He spanned the Anuno Dome, or whatever we were talking about earlier. He was born in the BC and died in the AD.
Oh,
That's interesting.
No. Oh wait, I don't have my charger. No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Whatever will
no.
I do?
Oh
I can't.
no!
Well,
Anyway.
I totally
Wait, who-
go to the store.
That's the guy from Family Guy. Oh my god.
Yep. The greased up deaf guy. Actually, no, that's
Yeah.
somebody else. No.
Any-
Wait, what?
Alright.
Deaf?
Wait, I'm
No.
gonna head out.
Okay.
Deafs
I'm
can't
gonna go-
speak.
I go gym.
You go,
I'll
Jim.
be I go gym.
It
Actually,
is
you know what,
Wednesday.
I'll stay for a little bit.
It's Wednesday,
I'll
my
stay
dudes.
until I'm
We
done
do
drinking my
arms.
pre-work.
So.
Let's
Anyway,
go, Jim.
in the year 1717, we have Jean-Baptiste Léon d'Alembert.
I think
Was
it's
a-
Jean Baptiste.
Okay. He was a French Enlightenment philosopher and mathematician, encyclopédie, born in Paris, dying in 1783.
They called him Encyclopedia? Then?
No, he was a mathematician.
No,
He's a
but that's what they
philosopher.
call it in there. That's what they call
What
it
is
there.
the
I didn't, I,
encyclopédie? Let's
I
see.
didn't know that. Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
look this up here real quick.
English. English. This. Look at Wikipedia. Here we go.
Well, there's a lot of words here that I can't pronounce, so I'm just going to link this wiki into the underbar as well.
Sure. Find the things you need. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. There it is. Hold on. Blip, blip. There we go. Blip, blip.
Okay. Great.
Right. So where'd it go? Here we go. Let's move on up over here. Sohen. Who else was born on this date?
W.C. Handy, American composer and musician known as the father of the blues, Memphis Blues, St. Louis Blues, born in Florence, Alabama.
Ooh.
I like some jazz, blues, jazz. You know. Whatever.
94.7 The Wave. So,
Okay, my friend that joined here that I invited is actually born in that country. So he can tell you.
Philippines?
He can tell. Yeah, Philippines. He's a Canadian, but he's a Filipino Canadian,
Huh.
and that guy could give an opinion on that later.
All
after
right,
the show.
well, welcome him onto the show like next time.
Sure,
Bring him into the
sure.
server. So, Soen, you have another one here in 1890.
Yeah. He saw in 1890?
I said 1890.
Okay. Epoladio Punario, 6th President of the Philippines, 1949 to 53, born in Ilocos Sur, Philippines.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't want to butcher those words. I can't read that very well.
I mean, like, if we at least try, like, we're not intentionally trying to be
I think it
smart
was
language.
was it Elpidio Quirina? How did you? I don't. Okay. maybe.
Elpidio?
Elpidio, yeah.
Elpidio Quirnino, I think. I know.
Quirino. I think it's Quirino. I don't know.
I'm not a Philippine, so I don't know.
I'm not trying because I don't know.
Then we have Paul Hindemith in 1895, German composer Mathis der Maler, born in Hanau and dying in 1963.
This is still today, right?
Yeah,
we
this is all
started
today.
over.
These are the people who were born on this date, on November
Okay,
16th,
okay.
throughout the year. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like we started over in the 1800s again.
yeah, well, no, these are bursts. We go from the main articles, and we do bursts, and then we do deaths. So we have 3 sections of the show.
Okay.
So, then in 1907, we have Burgess Meredith, a U.S. actor, Mr. Novak the Penguin in Batman. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
nice.
Rocky, I guess like the Adam West series, maybe.
An older one,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
After Adam West one.
Yeah. So he's
It has to be that one, yeah.
born in Cleveland, Ohio, and dying in 1997. So he lived for 90 years, right? Like 89 actually. So that's interesting. And Soen, right back to you.
Yep. 1922, Jose Saramago, Portuguese writer, novelist, blindness, the gospel, according to Jesus Christ, and Nobel literature, born in Azinha, Saturn, Portugal.
Yeah, that's definitely not something that I know how to pronounce easily.
Well, it doesn't hurt to try. And Soen, take this. I gotta fix the door over here real quick. Hold on. So go for it.
Oh my god, while we're taking a break for a second, Xander, that server you told me to join, the HM Treasury, has 513 new joins since I looked last.
What?
That server that's read-only.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
500,
the
okay,
British
now
one?
it's 521 people that have joined
Wow.
since I looked last.
I can't see it because it's on my other screen and it's frozen, so I gotta wait till after the show.
You just have to trust me. It's had like 500 plus new people join. It's
I
just like
believe
5
you.
minutes ago. They're joining every second. There's like 3 people.
Yeah, because there's a link to it like on the fucking Google News thing. So.
Yeah, you have to show me where that was later.
Like, ask British governor, dude. I don't have a clue. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sohan, you got another one here. Did you read this one?
Chinua Achebe, Nigerian poet and novelist. All the things fall apart. Christmas in Barfia, born in Ogidin.
Can you take a sec? Can you do these without me for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, just go. You don't need to announce.
I'm gonna mute.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sohan, continue.
Okay, I've read it already.
Oh, okay. Sorry, like Noah keeps interrupting people, so I gotta talk to him after the show about that. So, we got Shigeru Miyamoto. You know what? You take this, Sohan.
Shigeru Miyamoto, 1952. Japanese video game designer, Nintendo, creator of Mario and The Legend of Zelda, born in Shinobi, Kyoto, Japan. Oh yes, that's awesome.
Yep.
Miyamoto-san.
Yes. And we got Frank Bruno in 1961. He's an English boxer, European champion, born in Hammersmith, England. All right. And we have Zena Garrison, 1963, a U.S. tennis player, Wimbledon runner-up in 1990, Olympic doubles gold in 1988, born in Houston, Tejas. Okay. And then, angry guy. It's finally his birthday. Look at that. Your turn, Sohan.
Yeah. Dwight Gooden, 1964, American baseball pitcher, 4-time MLB All-Star, Northern League Cy Young Award, Triple Crown, 1985, New York Mets, no-hitter, 1996, New York Yankees, born in Tampa, Florida.
Huh. Okay. Ooh.
And born in 1967, Lisa Bonet, American actress, Cosby Show, Different World, Angel Heart, born in San Francisco, California.
San Fran. And who else was born on this day? We have Maggie Gyllenhaal, 1977, a U.S. actress and producer. Donnie Darko, The Dark Knight, born in New York City, New York. New York
Bro,
City!
I love both of those movies.
Huh.
Yeah, I know Donnie Darko and The Dark Knight back to back.
I've heard of Donnie Darko. I haven't seen it yet, though. And
it's basically a philosophical thriller that's also about time travel in some way.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
It's scary as fuck. Watch it at night.
Well, we do have a movie night every Friday, and actually, I think we're going to be doing it every Saturday as well.
It's actually not totally always scary. It's like weird. Like, okay, if you like a movie that you have to decide whether this happened, that's a movie for you.
Oh, a thinking movie. I enjoy
it makes you decide. The whole fan base on that movie is completely split wide open and apart.
Well, have you seen the movie Nope from?
No, but I've heard of Nope.
It's a thinking movie. So, yeah.
But you know what that thing at the end is? I saw it. Someone spoiled it.
Oh well, no, they spoil it in the actual trailer. So,
I'm not gonna say anything here because we're live right now.
Yeah, well, it's been out for a while. If you haven't seen it, it's your own fault. But anyway, moving on up to 1993, we have Pete Davidson, a U.S. comedian, actor, Saturday Night Live, born in New York City. And then, and then that'll be it for Burst. So let's move on up to Des.
Yes, here we go.
Who wants to start us off?
I think it was Lisa Bonet, actually, not Bonet. Hang on. I don't know though. I could be wrong. Des. I don't know how to say that name, but he's a Muslim mystic.
Try to just go for it. Just try to pronounce it.
Okay. Ibn al-Arabi? I don't know.
That's good.
Okay. His name, followed by Muslim mystic and philosopher, the Meccan Revelations. Okay, he's one of the people that influence on people on Mecca. Mecca is they have to pray 5 times a day to Mecca.
Okay.
In their Arabic religions.
The Meccan Revelations is the major work from the philosopher and Sufi Ibn Arabiya, written between 1203 and 1240. The Andalusi thinker exposed the spiritual journey, or his spiritual journey, his theology, and his metaphysics, as well as his mysticism, using sometimes prose, sometimes poetry.
That's almost 800 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What was the date there that it had?
Yeah. No. Well, like look at when he died. Like, I don't know if this has something to do with what you were talking about.
He died in 1240. He died in 1240.
Yeah.
So that's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Mecca. They pray 5 times in the direction of Mecca in a certain Arabic religion. I think it's Muslims. It's something they have to do that's in the Quran or whatever.
And Mecca is that big giant black cube thing, right? Where everybody the Haji stuff, the Hajis.
Well, they have the obelisks there, but they're like it's a point in a city called Mecca that has that. It's a city, Mecca.
Yeah,
one city.
no, this is what I'm talking about. This cubes thing right here.
Oh yeah, that's probably where they pray in the direction of that thing.
Yes.
And then they have to do it 5 times every day. If you're religious enough to do it.
Yeah. Wow,
Are you
look at
still
that.
on air?
What?
Yeah, we're on air.
Yeah, we are still on air. So
we're just taking a short break from. Yeah, okay. I'll read the next one, or you can do it if you want.
You go for it. On births and deaths, we go 2 for 2 because there's a lot less articles. So I try to give enough people enough time, on air.
Yeah.
So you have another turn here.
Louis Riel, I think it's Louis, not Louis. Louis Riel, Canadian politician, born 1844, died 1885. Founder of the province Manitoba, where one of my friends lives, and he's in Winnipeg, and leader of the Métis people.
Métis.
I don't know.
Man, like Pokemon, the that's what the E with the thing. It's
Yeah, Métis. I think you're right.
Métis.
But you really got to pronounce the T in that. I think.
I don't
people
know.
of the Canadian prairies hanged for treason at 41. What did he do?
I don't know. He founded a province and then he got killed. So okay.
Probably. Click on the word. You can click on hanged.
Execution by hanging.
I'm glad they don't do that anymore, really.
Well, it says here, he was in the Battle of Batoche. Louis Riel and the Métis were defeated by Frederick Middleton. That led to the collapse of provincial government of Saskatchewan and the surrender of Riel. So it was like a Canadian Civil War type of thing. That's interesting.
Yeah, in 1812, they don't tell you this. The 1812, it was the Canadians that set fire to the White House.
Oh.
Another fact.
How'd they get all the way down there?
It was some kind of a war for the territory, for the land.
Oh yeah, no, it was a British thing. The War of 1812 was the Brits trying to retake the colonies, and it failed. So,
my Canadian friend, who is very smart, says the Canadians lit the White House on fire.
Yeah, I think the British. Well, no, I think it was the Capitol that got set on fire, not the White House. I don't know.
It was I'm pretty sure it was the White House. He's my Canadian friend. He's really smart, though.
You know what? Let's see here. Hold on.
Let's have a look. This is going to be an extra good.
War of 1812, burning of D.C.
They burned D.C.
It says here, on August 24th, 1814, as the War of 1812 raged on, invading British troops marched into Washington and set fire to the U.S. Capitol, the President's Mansion, and other local landmarks.
The White House. That's
both.
The White House.
So it was both. So,
it was both. And local landmarks like our...
Yeah.
Like Lincoln, or... Didn't they destroy the Lincoln Memorial, last year?
I hope not.
I think they did something. They were throwing shit at it, and they were painting it in, brown, muddy colors. They were just people that were just rioting and destroying the landmarks. It was weird. Last year.
I don't doubt it. So much stuff has been going on, but we got to keep going here. We have Cluny McPherson, died on this date in 1966, was a Canadian doctor and inventor of the gas mask, died at the age of 87.
Well, that's an important invention.
Yeah.
Really?
And actually, it was Sohen's turn. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, it was 1966, so this was after both wars.
No, he died.
Wait, no, that's when he died. I mean.
Yeah, no, this is
yeah.
This is no. We're not talking about the invention of the gas mask. We're talking
No,
about
I know.
the
We're
guy
talking about
who invented the gas mask.
I know. I just think it's funny that. Well, for a minute, my brain fucked up, and I thought it was he invented it in 1966. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
That's what happened essentially.
When was the gas mask LSD gas mask invented?
Invented. There we go. There we go.
Clenny McPherson, Principal Medical Officer, 1st Newfoundland Regiment, invented the gas mask during the First World War from 1914 through 1918.
What country was he born in? Because that's like
he's
that's
a Canadian.
that. Oh yeah, so the Canadians invented the thing that prevented people from dying from mustard gas. Yeah, okay, that's good.
Didn't prevent, but it stemmed.
Well, they helped it not hurt. Yeah.
Anyway, 2006, who died?
2006, Milton Friedman, American economist, Nobel Prize Economics, 1976.
I'm almost certain I've heard his name on a Twitter space before. I've heard
Noah,
him.
can you please?
I said 94.
Noah, can you please let people finish reading? Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And 2020, Tonas Georgidis, Greek soccer manager, Greece, South Africa, AEK, Athens, Olympiacos, dies at 87.
dang. All right. Well, that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may be interested in, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition, which in itself includes
Shohin TV on Twitch.
Yep. As well as Muffin, welcome to the show. Sorry it took this long to welcome you during the outro. It has link to your YouTube channel, as well as Rhombusers, who was in here earlier, the Slayer, Doom guy, all that stuff. Anyway, for your dose of past events daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time.
12 Central.
And 1 Eastern, to anybody who's Eastern. Anyway, for all of you and all of us, I am Mayo Xander.
And I'm Noah.
Shohin.
Yep. And we have Carrera, we have Zanny, we have Muffin. As I said, Slayer was in here earlier. I know Vic was in here earlier. And there were 1 or 2 other people I don't remember. They were in and out real quick. Anyway, until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in the news, notable events, weather, and sports, we will be doing that at 3 p.m. Pacific time. It's coming on up later on today. Whenever you see us next, until then, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Until then, toodles!